See what I mean? Pain in the ass. Hold on. I have to strip you raw. Take off the cover. Yeah. So what's going on? Okay. I hope you're doing good. Just taking care of the phone. Okay, taking off the cover, so hopefully the magnetics stick a little better. Oh, look at that. Imagine that. It was just the case. Anyways, we'll shake and bake. All right. So, Virgo-Libras, how the hell you doing? It's been a hot minute since I've been doing the Cusp routine, but here it is. I kind of always missed it, so we're bringing it back. All right, so if you're new, just relax. A cusp just basically means that your birthday is in between two zodiac signs, hence Virgo and Libra. Okay? And not everybody has that, so you should feel pretty lucky. All right, let's get cracking here. Let's see what's going on with your energy in this present moment. Oh, it's working. I think it is. I don't know, I fumbled it so much trying to take off the case. Okay. Well, you have the 5 of Wands with the 7 of Cups. There's a lot of conflict going on here. Too many options. Too many chiefs, not enough Indians. Something like that. Too many cooks in the kitchen. Yeah, there's some battle royal going on here. Okay? Maybe people are fighting over you. I don't know. Let's get into it a little deeper here. Let's see what's going on. Maybe you're just tired of, people treating you like an option. We'll see. Get into it. Walking away. Okay, so if anybody's treating you like an option, this is where the conflict is, and you just straight up walk away. Yeah. Have a nice day. See you later. All right. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so it's just like, people, obviously they're about your stability, your money, your finances, how, you're making things work for yourself. Yeah. Interesting. Let's keep going. Yeah, I see betrayals. So you're on it. You know what's up. You know what's up. People backstabbing you over money, causing drama, making you an option. And you just straight up walked away. You don't care less. See, because they're just manipulating people, So you're not dealing with that. What's going on in the comments? How you doing, Owen? Max, what's going on? Yeah, so basically whoever these people are, these ones that are always in conflict, they're the manipulators here. They're the ones that are really stabbing you in the back over this money, this stability that you got, okay? So it's like you got a bunch of jelly people that are all mad because you're doing better than them. And they're just turning the roles around, making it think that they got better than you. Yeah, and they ain't got a squat. Well, they have little to compare to you. That's what I'm going to say. And you're just basically walking away because this is all immature anyways. So immature, right? It's just too many tricks. People pulling too many tricks here when it comes to money tricks. Scavengers, that's what they are. It's like people are brawling. Raw. Can't with that. Yeah, so, you just kind of leave all that in the past here. Happy memories. It is what it is. It was a lesson learned. That kind of thing. But not everybody's going to be that way. So, just don't stress. Okay? It had nothing to do with you. You were just being you. And being what you got and who you are. People are just like hating on that. That's just absolutely stupid. Yeah. Okay, so the moon card, what's this? going on with the moon? New moon? Yeah, we just had one, right? New moon in a couple days ago, something like that. All right, Two Pentacles. The Moon card and the Two of Pentacles. I mean, the moon obviously deals with our emotions, right? It's not always the water, because, I mean, it is too, but here it's so significant with the moon card. I feel like, I think, when people, juggle you in this way, I think it bothers you. It really gets to you emotionally. You're a happy, good person over here. And, you got what you got, and you can't help with that. Well, I mean, you work for what you got. So then it bothers you to see how people play this game of making it seem like, oh, well, oh, you're better than us because you got a nice car and I got a shit box. Well, get a loan. Get a new car, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that. And people are like, fuck, that's just too much, right? So then they just stay pissed at you like you did something wrong. And that's just absolutely flabbergasting to me. Hey, Aaron Murphy, I don't know, maybe so, but I'm surely not in that category. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, this bothers you a little bit here, how people toss you up like that shit. Okay, but you got self-worth here. You know what your value is here. So, I mean, it doesn't bother you that much. It's just a little bit tugs on you to make you feel like, why people like this? Yeah, why do they always got to be lying about shit? Seven of Swords, It's like people don't have self-worth here. And they see you having it, and then they get all bent. I don't know. People are weird, dude. Do that. Let's keep going. Yeah, leave them stuck in their head. Who cares? Okay? Leave them trapped. Just lying about shit anyway, so might as well just let it all be. Let them hold on to their own thoughts. Why you left, why you disappeared, why you took off. Okay, because you did have the 8 of Cups of walking away. Hermit. Yeah, come find me. You won't find me. I'm hermit mode. I'm at the house. Something. Yeah. So, I mean, it is a wise thing to do here to really see how people are playing you for a friendship or even like a romantic relationship. It all boils down to your own stability here. So, you kind of see through that. People hate that. They really do. I mean, I don't think you're calling people out on it. You might, but, here you're just kind of like, well, you're being immature and you just walk away. So that's just probably the best thing to do than to get into it and validate your exit. They already know why, see, and they don't care. See, so people, they're not going to carry the weight. Whether you're there or not, it's just like you're another victim, another person, and okay, so now we're cattle, and, they can't take from you, so there's a million other fishes in the sea, and they're going to go for that, all right? Okay, I appreciate that for being up in here. Ashen. Yeah, it's going good. Pretty good so far. I mean, what was it saying about you're not a Virgo? You might have Virgo somewhere in your chart. It doesn't have to be your moon sign. It could be your, I mean, sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, any sign. In the 12 houses of your chart, you might have Virgo somewhere. All right? Libra for sure, because this is Virgo-Libra. All right, let's roll on here. Temperance, balancing it out. Okay, so, you're going to stay pretty balanced through this no matter what. You're not losing your mind. You already know what these people are about, so you're not stressed about letting them sit in their own shit and you're just walking away. You could care less. Okay, because this is your money. You did it. This is your stability. This is your 10 of Pentacles. This is you know, you're keeping that balance for yourself, okay? Okay, so it's like you're not like, you know, most people, I don't know, some people get depressed and they go out, they go shopping. Right now, they're like, oh, fuck, I don't have any money for the bills. You know, you're kind of not doing any of that. So that's good that you're maintaining your bearing. It's in my south node. But nonetheless, tarot readings. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. All right, so we're going to go with judgment. Kapow. And that's that. You know, nothing or no one's going to change your financial stability unless, one, you let them, for two, you do it to yourself. Okay? So like I said, if you're getting all depressed on people not being your friend when they're just wanting your money, then you're going to get all depressed about it when it's really them being buttholes. What kind of friend is that? More like a friend for you to be so loyal to hang on to somebody that you probably shouldn't. But anyway, as we get depressed, we think it's our fault. You know, we throw ourselves in the trash, you know. And then, you know, we end up going without. And it's like, what the hell? And it takes sometimes to that point to see that, you know, you're going above and beyond your own emotions because you're absorbing all this crap to the point where now it's affecting your life and your stability. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll see that and be like, oh, hell no. You know what I mean? It's like you start gaining weight when you start being, you know, depressed and you eat more. Okay? Then you're not really seeing it when you're eating. Okay? But once you gain some weight and shit, then you're like, whoa, what happened? And then, you know, you put it back, you know, put it in perspective. And so you're really getting a good grip on that. Because you got the temperance here, you got the judgment, all in between your 10 of pentacles. So you're holding it down. Okay? I like that. I like that. I don't know what this is. We're not, what is that called? Soliciting. I don't know what that is. Appreciate the hearts, though. You guys are amazing. In the comments, so figure out what this person's talking about. All right, judgment is in the house. King of Pentacles, look at you sitting on your throne. Told you. Okay, so you're maintaining everything well. This is really good. Because you know why? This is part of your self-worth. It's like, you know, people are just kind of entitled these days. They just feel that they got their hand out. They should get something. Well, no, bitch. Because when I have my hand out, I didn't get shit. So when you work for your shit becomes more important to you because you work for that shit. And now it holds a different place setting in your pile of shit. And so some people that they don't get to that point of seeing all the mechanics like that. They don't appreciate what they got, the monies, how they got, you know, what they got. And so when you do appreciate all the hard work and the effort that you put in for your own stability, you damn right, well, you're going to protect that, right? You're going to hold it down. For one, you don't want to lose your status on what you got going on. For two, you're not going to let anybody wreck it. Otherwise, it should be you wrecking it. Yeah. NPC tarot. Bye, Eric. Don't talk trash in my place now. Apparently you don't understand what intuitive tarot means. Let's keep going. NPC. I'm the main character in this bitch. Sucker. Everybody does their tarot cards after me. You look at all those damn titles. You watch my readings. You'll see what's up. Here we go. Oh, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, but, you know, I'm glad you're here. It's just we keep it real and respectful. Yeah. So, you know, you might hurt a little people's feelings when you got to walk away because you're trying to, you know, sabotage your stability here. You're not having it. Yeah. So, you know, you have no problem making friends. Okay? You win some, you lose some. That's what it looks like. 3 of Pentacles with that 3 of Swords. You win some, you lose some. Some people stick around because you know why? Those people that's going to stick around, those are the ones that are on your level, King of Pentacles, when it comes to, you know, paying your bills. keeping the shit down, holding it down. Okay? You get people that they can't hold it down. Well, then of course they're gonna look at you all jealous. You know? But it's crazy because those people could be where you're at if they just put an effort into themselves. Now we're going back to self-worth. Yeah. You know, Knight of Wands. Giddy up. Ooh, what's going on with this little lustful energy here? Okay, so people have flipped the script now. Ooh, okay, so yeah, so you gotta be careful here too, okay? Because you could get yourself hurt thinking somebody's in love with you, right? But they're really lustful and what? They want to collaborate. So you have people coming in at you from different angles, trying to be your friend, trying to get on your stuff, and then say they're in love with you. Oh my God, people are working it. Wow, anything for a buck, huh? You know, I don't know. People are working you from different angles. Holy shite. Wow, look at that. You're just like, nope. It's like revolving, man. It's like, you get some sour friends, okay, and then that kind of clears up. And then you get like a sour romantic interest, and then that clears up. And you get sour friends. It's just like back and forth. And this is like that world keeps spinning like this in these cycles. Okay, let's figure out how we're going to get rid of this. See how we can stop you from spinning like a weeble wobble that won't fall down. Yeah, just stand up. Stand in your authority. I think you're doing it on the right path here now by saying, hey, you know, if you're only after for what I can give to you and you're not going to reciprocate that with reciprocity, well, then you can go right that way. And they don't care. I mean, you might stun them for a second, but you're really not badgering them enough to, you know, make them turn around and think what they're doing is wrong. Because they're not being that way. These people don't care. So it's all right to go ahead and tell them where to go and how to get there and reinvest in somebody else or something else. Because, I mean, you're pretty good invested in your own self here, but, you know, it's just the collaboration with other people is what's difficult. And you got the Sun card here. All you want to do is fucking be happy. Look at, can I be happy? Is all my friends got to be douchebags? Like, I can't over here. All my relationships want just, what, the money? Can't sign a prenup? Whatever. This is getting crazy. This is... Yeah, dog. This is getting seriously crazy. All right. You feel that? You like that? I'm glad you're here. See? You stuck around for something. All right. Let's see. Yeah, you're just out. So, you know, you're going to get in your little canoe and Six of Swords it out of there. You know, you might go for a cruise down the river. Dude, time out, man. Dude, okay, I live in Texas, Central Texas, like smack dab in the middle of Texas. That's where I live, deep in the heart of Texas. Bitch! Okay, so it's been raining for a hot minute, a couple days, right? And then all of a sudden we're getting these torrential rains. And then it was like, okay, so now all the floods are occurring because all the rivers are swelling. And we're talking like 2 towns over, bitch, they got 12 inches of rain in like 24 hours. And then in my town, it was like just under an inch every 6 hours. So it was like we got six inches of rain in 6 hours. And I was like, oh, fucking Noah's Ark, here we come. Should have bought a pontoon boat, right? I was freaking out. And, okay, so where I live, like I said, deep in the heart, I got a river in my backyard. It's called the Pedernales. And then I got a river in my front yard. It's called the Guadalupe. And that Guadalupe, bitch, that motherfucker just overfilled. And when I mean the flash floods, dog, it's rough. It's not just like, oh, here comes a little quick water. I mean, this bitch goes from like a river like this to a river like this, coming at you at like 50 miles an hour. You ain't getting out of the way. And so I was like trapped, dude. I couldn't even try to leave because it was flooding down there. This bitch was about to crest. I posted a little video. Dude, it went, okay, so before the storms, it was really like just sitting at 11 feet, which is pretty normal. But then when the storm surges came in from the other rain and the rivers coming down, river, that bitch went up to 23 feet in an hour. So from 11 feet to 23 feet in 1 hour, that river rose. Woo, boy, it was like, Toto, take me the fuck away, dog. I was stressed all day. I couldn't even think about making videos. I just made one about, hey, look at this river in my backyard. Because that bitch was roaring. Like, it was like, oh, I mean, I've seen some shit, dude, but not like that. It was like Niagara Falls. Yeah, it was like that crazy. So I had to pack up my shit, throw it in the truck, get my dog ready just to be like, okay, I'm not surfing away with the house. I'm trying to beat it out. But if I went down the street a little bit, well, then there's another river blocking off all these roads, just trapping, boxing me in. So DARPA, quit your fucking weather modification bullshit. DARPA. Yeah, did you like that little story? It's a true story. And there was a tornado in San Antonio. So not only were we getting all these major floodings, but we had a tornado that racked up in San Antonio, tore our people's roofs of their little apartments. Right there in the middle of traffic. No way. Texas is rowdy, boy, when it comes to its spring and early summer weather. I'll tell you that. All right. Let's keep going with these punks. Okay, so you're going to be just like, hey, I'm out, right? I'm doing my own thing here. I'm going to be happy, kind of happy-go-lucky, okay? Because you know why? No one's taken from you, and you're still managing your sanity. You're navigating this pretty well. And, you know, you're going to find somebody to build with. This is 4 of Wands, okay? Maybe somebody a little younger here. You got the Page of Wands with 4 of Wands. Okay, maybe you connect better with younger people. I don't know. Yeah, see, another page. See? Could be a message right there. Oh, justice. Okay, well, whatever. I mean, you might be talking to somebody a little bit younger here in the near future because you're moving in that direction. You got the 6 of Swords here going towards this page. The page is looking that way. So it looks like, you know, you're going to be running into somebody that just might be a few years younger than you. And you guys hit it off pretty well. Okay, justice is in the house with those scales being balanced. I'm digging that. Okay, thank you for the hearts. You guys are lovely. Look at this. Okay, well, you're going to find out this person's single. Okay. Or is it your justice to remain single? Okay, well, you're going to be guarded a little bit. Okay. So when you do come across people that are kind of on your wavelength, this one might be a little younger and it might just throw you back and be like, oh, here comes another codependent, right? And, you know, that might just stunt you a little bit just to keep your guard up here. But we're going to keep going to see how far that guard stays up with wondering if you should remain single. Yeah, so you don't want to get hung up. Okay, you're not trying to get stuck. You're trying to get hung up. No baby traps, whatever. My science teacher told me in 2026, MIT, I used to go to MIT to party. Yeah, I have friends that go there. And I mean, I went to a community college, but all the professors from all the universities, when they retired, they went to the community colleges. So I actually got a better education than those 4 years. Anyways, what's going on? He must have been a pro-prophet. Yeah, it's going on. Yeah, those MIT people, I'm telling you, got too much brain for their own good. They really do, my friend. Yes, they do, Jimmy. Too much brain for their own damn good. And you know what I like to say is like, okay, sure, you got a great idea. But when it comes to something like changing, changing the water, changing the atmosphere, that's going to affect all of us. I think we all need to approve. Okay, just because you're MIT and you got a big fucking Jimmy Neutron brain doesn't mean that you're allowed to just, run humanity. Kind of like Bill Gates. Oh, I'm a philosopher. I used to be a Microsoft guy, but now I'm on that island or whatever, and fuck that, he should have been hanging by his throat. But anyways, he's making, these vaccines. And so now everybody's like, oh, hail Bill Gates because he made a vaccine. Like, bitch, did anybody ask me? Because I'm telling you, like, they make these things that aren't what they're really intended to be like. Okay? Because these billionaire people are so bored, it's all like Hunger Games, dog. Just keeping it real. Hunger Games. Okay, let's go. A little tangent. Yeah, okay, so you're going to hang back, wait for some kind of higher level commitment, maybe with this person. Okay, see if they put in that hard work. 8 of Pentacles with that Hierophant. The Hierophant. Yeah, so you're going to just hang out and wait. Okay, you're going to stay guarded. Okay, I mean, and then you're going to hang back and wait to see if they put in the effort to show signs of a higher level commitment. The Fool card was on the bottom of the deck, so they might take a leap of faith. They might not. Let's see if that comes out. Frustrating. Was that the 5? Yeah, 5 of Cups. It is frustrating to hang back and wait. Get it? Patience is a virtue, and sometimes it's a pain in the ass. Depends on what mood you're in. Okay? So, you know, you might need to just check him out a little bit. Okay? I mean, some people run background checks. That's not a hell of a bad idea, especially these days. People are so good at lying, it's not even funny. Right? So doing a little background check, checking out their social medias. You know, if they got one video with 10 friends and they just made it, you know, just made it yesterday, well, that's pretty sus, right? On their socials. But dig into a little bit. Tower, that's what you need to do. So in order to change a little funk about this person coming towards you, you're going to have to just, you know, bite the bullet and kind of see if this person is worth looking into to see if, you know, they're a good candidate. Slow and steady wins the race. So it might just change your mind enough to be, okay, seeing yourself long-term with this person. Well, I mean, we do have the Hierophant and now the Knight of Pentacles here with the Death card. Big change. Tower, Knight of Pentacles, and the Death card. Smashing them together. Okay. What's changing? So you're not going to cut them off. Ooh, look at you. Okay. So you're going to give this person a chance. So you're telling me there's a chance. Yeah. What? Oh, I'm sorry, friend. I can't tell you what Pete thinks about you right now because we're doing a general reading for everybody. It's not just an individual, personal. Okay? Sorry about that. But I'm glad you're here. Stick around. The message might be for you. All right. So you're not going to be cutting them off because, you know, they're not a burden. 10s mean completions and endings. So even though this person is younger than you, they're not showing any signs of, you know, thievery. So I think you're going to go with it. And they're not bothering you in some weird way, okay? What's the weird way? Is it the age? Yeah, see? No, they're just chill. 3 of Wands. They're just chill. So this person's very laid back, okay? And that doesn't bother you because maybe you had people that are always uptight and tense, okay? Now you're getting somebody that's a little chill, a little kick back, and you're like, man, I can kind of dig this. This is like my speed, okay? I like that. Oh, yeah, okay. That is the wish fulfillment, so we get it, we're getting it. Wow. Yeah, so like I said, all you really wanted was somebody that was just chill, wasn't about trying to jack your shit, and just can kind of go with the flow of things, right? Pretty easy going, you know. People are gonna ruffle your feathers, or you're gonna definitely throw down. But otherwise you're not. You're a pretty peaceful person. Like I said, till people stir that shit up, and then you're gonna get rowdy. But see, this person's not showing you any of that, so then you can let your guard down. You don't feel weighed down by this person. You don't have to perform. You don't have to try, but just be yourself. Okay? They're not causing any arguments for you to have to cut them off like everybody else. Message coming in. Okay, I think we're going to leave that there for the story. Let's get to the verdict, dog. This is great. Thank you for all the likes. Appreciate y'all in the comments, chit-chatting it up. New subscribers, if you've joined the family already, appreciate you. If not, what are you waiting for? Throw down. Here comes the truth. Ace of Swords with what? Yo mama, the Emperor. What? Damn. Just threw this right out there. This person is definitely on your wavelength because they're showing this emperor energy. Boss mode, secret sleuth boss, undercover boss. Wow, so this younger person definitely is way more mature than their age, and they speak the truth just like you do. Ooh, this is beautiful. I love that for you. It's a hell of a turnout. Hell yeah. All right, my friends, I enjoyed that. Thank you for the little conversations in between the reading. You guys are amazing. Like I said, if you have not subbed up, do so. Join the family, you know what I mean? Hit all my playlists up. I got thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of videos for you to check out, okay? So, Friday night, be safe. Don't kick your dog with your seatbelt. Be blessed, be brave, be bold, be well. And we'll see you on the next one.